Hi, I'm Mark McCormick, Emerald Coast Fabrication. We get questions, frequently asked questions. Go. So, quartz is a man-made product. It's non-porous. It does not stain. It is, a really quite robust surface. No, you do not seal it. It does not require a sealer, and you can scrub it vigorously without hurting it. Next question. A few thoughts about that. Marbles, we recommend honing it to take the polish off to make it a soft surface so that you won't see any acids that will take polishes off of marbles. As far as granites and quartzites, yes, absolutely. You want to put a good sealer on it. Next question. Sure, if you want to screw up your knives and, screw up, and scratch your stone, if you have a soft stone, you're going to put a scratch in it. Can you do it? Sure. Should you do it? No. Get a cutting board. A really complex job on a big custom home can take, 2 or 3 days. Certain jobs, require, different things. A kitchen, for example, it's a 1-day process of installing the stone. Sometimes if we're doing full height backsplash or there's some, tricky corners, we might have to do it in 2 steps. So it might take 2 days. But most jobs, we have like a large condominium, that has a kitchen and 3 bathrooms. That's something that we knock out in an 8-hour day. So we get asked all the time, why people need to supply which faucet they're using. Other fabricators will wait to install, cut the holes, for, the faucets that the people are using. Or, they may even think that the plumber should do that. We want to know exactly the faucet that you're using. In the kitchen, we want to know if you're going to use a soap dispenser, an air switch for the garbage disposal. In the bathroom, are you going to use separate hot, cold, and and a center tap? The reason we do that is we use very, very sophisticated CNC equipment, and we want to have the computer center those holes so that they're perfectly aligned to the the sink and where they're supposed to be. So I'm sure you might have other questions. Best thing to do is come down to Emerald Coast Fabrication. I can show you the machines. I can show you the stone. I can show you how it's all put together. You can see every aspect of your job and how we perform it. So come on down and I get you even more of an education, and you can ask all the questions you want. Thank you very much. Like and subscribe.